Yo, I'm back. Yo, I'm back. So this is a list of the first 62 rappers that died in 2020. I'm just waiting to see if I get some feedback. Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, bro. Can you see the screen? All right, cool. All right. I'm glad you guys could see the screen. Now you could just watch the screen. So we start from the top. I just did this, but you guys couldn't see the screen, so now you can see the screen. So this is a list of the first 62 dead rappers of 2020. We got close to 200 rappers dead in 2020. This is just a list. This is just a third of the list. The first one, her name is Lexi Alege. It's interesting to note that it was a female. A female was the first rapper to die in 2020. And pretty soon we're going to have a female president. So Lexi Alege equals 47. She was a St. Paul, Minnesota rapper who passed away due to an alleged Percocet overdose. This happened on New Year's Eve, January 1st, 2020. Percocet equals 85. And 41. Basketball equals 85. Kobe Bryant, 41. Kobe died at 41 years old. LA equals 41. Lexi Alage was 21 years old. The word Jesuit equals 21. The LA Lakers were originally the Minneapolis Lakers. Kobe equals 21. She's dead at 21. 73 is the 21st prime number. Sacrifice equals 73. Ritual sacrifice equals 73. So yeah, it is crazy. 62. That's only a third. That's only a third of them, though. All right. So next, Naj Murph equals 38. 38 is the big number with rappers. It's probably the biggest numbers. The biggest number with rappers is is probably 38. So Naj Murph 38, 115, and 43. Rapper equals 38. Murders 38. Killings 38. Naj Murph was from Newburgh, New York. Newburgh equals 44. Kill equals 44. Naj Murph passed away due to a seizure on 1/7/2020. He was 30 years old. Seizure equals 41. Kobe Bryant equals 41. Kobe died at 41 years old. LA equals 41. And so Naj Murph, the 115 also equals killing. And as far as the 43, RIP is 43. So for the third one, we got AHK the Clicker. So AHK the Clicker equals 64 and 37. Kill equals 64. Remember, King Von had the jersey with the number 64, on the cover for the LeBron James album. King Von represented 64th Street. So the biggest two rappers that died this year is Pop Smoke and King Von. So you're gonna hear me talk a lot about them because those are the two biggest rappers. And one died at the beginning of the year, Pop Smoke. King Von died at the end of the year, which we predicted in March that King Von would die, would pass away. So AHK the Clicker is 64 and 37. Kill equals 64. Shooting is 37. The 18-year-old Washington, D.C. rapper was shot and killed on 1/8/2020. 1/8, kind of like 18. He died at 18. IHS equals 18. IHS is the first three letters of the word Jesus in Greek. IHS is the Jesuit logo. IHS equals Isus Hominum Salvator. So that's AHK the Clicker. So you're gonna notice how many of them are so young. It's mind blowing. A lot of them are 18. Out of the first 8 rappers that died in 2020, 4 of them are 18. A lot of them are 19. A lot of them are. Pop Smoke was 20. A lot of them are 21. So the fourth rapper to die in 2020 is FTG Metro. He also equals 41 in the Purist Cipher. Only the Family, Lil Durk's record label, is often called OTF. OTF equals 41. Kobe Bryant equals 41. The LeBron James album by King Von came out a span of 41 days after Kobe dropped dead. The LeBron James album came out on OTF Records. LA equals 41. Kobe was 41 years old when he died. King equals 41. And who gets the most credit for bringing drill to the mainstream? Chief Keef equals 41. And one of his biggest songs is called Kobe. The Kobe video is 4 minutes and 1 second long. Gangster Rap equals 41. The first thing you see in the Kobe video is a helicopter flying through LA. Kobe died in a helicopter crash. The video came out in 2012. 8 years later, Kobe drops dead. in a helicopter. Kobe wore the number 8. FTG Metro was an Ottawa, Ontario rapper who was shot and killed on 1/8/2020. He was 18 years old. Kobe played in the NBA for 18 years. Hey, you guys still with me? All right, cool. All right, so next we got Fifth Ward Weeby. Fifth Ward Weeby. Just the word Weeby alone equals 113. LSU Tigers equals 113. This death came right before the LSU Tigers won the football championship January 13th. Kind of like 113. Scoring 42 points. Webby died at the age of 42. Webby died on 1/9/2020. A few weeks later, Kobe Bryant would drop dead on 1/26/2020. 45 weeks later, Blue Benji Kobe would drop dead, a Louisiana rapper. And Kobe Bryant died on January 26 or 1/26. Blue Benji's Kobe's death was in the news on December 6, 12/6. So Kobe drops dead on January 26. 45 weeks later, Blue Benji Kobe's dead, and hip hop equals 45. And Lil Baby, which is the biggest rapper at the moment, equals 45. And the hip hop station on Sirius XM is channel 45. So next we got EBN Row equals 33 in the pure cipher. Kobe equals 33. On 1/11/2020, the Columbus, Ohio rapper was shot and killed. He was 18 years old. Guess who was in his most popular video? Lil Boosie. Rowe dropped dead on 1/11/2020 with Lil Boosie in the video. And on 11/11/2020, Mo3, another Boosie affiliate, was shot and killed for another 1/11 ritual. This is exactly 305 days later. Drop the 0 in the middle and you get 35. Catholic is 35. Rap is 35. So it's interesting to note that Boosie was involved in both of these 1/11 rituals. EBM Rowe drops dead on 1/11/2020. Lil Boosie's in the video. And then on 11/11/2020, Mo3 drops dead. And what I pointed out on the last live stream is Mo3 gets shot and killed. 3 days later, Boosie got shot in the leg. And his name is Mo3. Alright, so the 7th rapper to die in 2020 is Demon Baby GG. Demon Baby GG was a 19-year-old Dayton, Ohio rapper. And notice as I go on, as I move deeper and deeper in the list, notice how many rappers from Ohio, California, Pennsylvania, and Florida uh, get killed, and Minnesota. So Demon Baby GG was a 19-year-old Dayton, Ohio rapper. He was shot and killed in a shootout in his car. This happened on 1/13/2020. Kobe Bryant 1/13/41, 157. Mainstream is 1/13/41 and 157. Demon Baby GG was 19 years old. Chaos is 19. Shot is 19. Rap is 19. And remember, this is the year that we got introduced to COVID-19. Alright, so you guys still with me, huh? Alright, I'm getting better and better at this live streaming. I'm going to get the hang of it. Now you guys can see my screen, so that's a big plus. Alright, so PT, the 8th rapper to die in 2020 is, remember, we're not even halfway through the month. Already 8 rappers dead. So the 8th rapper to die is PTCT Lil Buck. He was 18 years old. He was shot and killed in his hometown of Jacksonville, Florida. And this was on 1/15/2020. IHS equals 18 in 2 out of the 4 base ciphers. IHS is the first 3 letters of the word Jesus in Greek. I'll talk more about Jacksonville because he's not the only rapper from Jacksonville that got shot this year. Shot and killed. So the 9th rapper to get shot and killed. And keep in mind, if I'm missing anybody, please let me know. So the very next day, Trey Coast equals 109 and 107. Shooting is 107 and 109. And Trey Coast was shot 20 to 30 times, reportedly. So he died on 1/16/2020. The very next day, after PTC Lil Buck, Trey Coast was from Phoenix, Arizona. He died in Phoenix. His real name is Lucius Treadwell. That equals 97. Death equals 97. He was 21 years old. Jesuit equals 21. Kobe equals 21. So Trey Coast. The next rapper is Hostile. The way he spells it, it equals 85, reverse ordinal. Basketball equals 85. He was a member of the rap group Screwball. Screwball is an American hip-hop group from New York City composed of rappers Hostile, KL, Black Poet, and Solo. The group has released 2 studio albums. Y2K, the album in 1999, and Loyalty in 2001. And a compilation album, Screwed Up, in 2004. 2 of the members of this group are dead, KL and Hostile. Hostile dropped dead on 1/19/2020. His cause of death is unknown. So as you can see, every few days there's a rapper dropping dead. This is just the first 10 rappers out of almost 200. So just look at it. New Year's Day, then on the 7th, then on the 8th, 2 rappers dead on the 8th, another one on the 9th, the next day, EBM Roll on the 11th, Demon Baby G on the 13th, PTC Lil Buck on the 15th, Trey Coast on the 16th, Hostile on the 19th of January. We're still in January. The next rapper is Blue Ghost. This is another Minnesota rapper. the thing about Blue Ghost is, they call Minneapolis and St. Paul the Twin Cities. And the very first rapper that I mentioned right here, Lexi Elijah, was a St. Paul, Minnesota rapper. So she started off the year, and then on the 20th of January, Blue Ghost, a rapper from the other Twin City, was shot and killed in an alley in Minneapolis. He was 40 years old. So that's 2 rappers dead out of the Twin Cities in January alone. Before Kobe Bryant even died, the Lakers were originally the Minneapolis Lakers. Keep in mind that George Floyd had a daughter named Gianna. George Floyd died in Minneapolis. Kobe Bryant had a daughter named Gianna. So, okay, hold on a second. Hey, you guys still with me? Yeah. As far as Rod Wave goes, yeah, I will go. I'm gonna make another video on Rod Wave. I think they'll let Rod Wave live until he's 25. There's a lot of 25 to Rod Wave. So, so 2 dead rappers out the Twin Cities in January 2020 alone. Alright, so the next rapper is Bucho. Bucho equals 86. Human Sacrifice 86. He was 86th. A 24-year-old Gardena, California rapper was found dead on 1/21/2020. He was found dead in a vehicle. Keep in mind, vehicle's 37. Just like shooting is 37. That's why a lot of these shootings are in vehicles. His cause of death is unknown. He was dead for several days before he was found. Kobe wore the number 24 and played for the LA Lakers. Bucho died at 24 years old. And Gardena, that's just basically LA. Alright, so D-Dave is the 13th rapper to die. D-Dave equals 46 and 35. Sacrifice is 46. Catholics 46. Shot is 46. Genesis 4:6 begins with the sacrifice. Joe Biden is the 46th president of the United States. LeBron is now 4-6 in NBA Finals. D-Dave was an Essex, Maryland rapper who was shot and killed in Essex on 1/24/2020 in a double shooting. The words double shooting equals 67. Blood sacrifice 67. Human sacrifice 67. King 67. 2 days later, Kobe would be dead as one of many sacrifices to LeBron King James. Kobe died on a day with 67 numerology. D-Dave was 29 years old. Shooting equals 109. 109 is the 29 prime number. Essex equal 18 and 27. IHS equals 18. Ritual is 27. Okay, so here it is. Kobe Bean Bryant. And the reason he's on this list is because he rapped too. Kobe Bean Bryant on 1/26/2020. One of the biggest celebrities in the world died. He was also a rapper with an EP called KOBE. It only had 2 songs. Kobe Bryant was a rapper who got dropped by Sony Records. Kobe was part of a lyrical rap group, Cheeza. Cheeza equals 75 in the pure cipher. Kobe equals 75. The Sun equals 75. The NBA just started its 75th season. When KJ Baller was shot and killed in New York on 5/22/2020, a popular New York rapper, KJ Baller, it was the 75th precinct that responded to the 911 call in Brooklyn. So 75, right? Keep that number in mind. This could be an indication that the Brooklyn Nets will be the team to face the LA Lakers in the NBA Finals. Almost 75 pounds of cocaine, as reported by the news, were found floating off the Florida Keys. And the Florida Keys is close to Miami. This news was reported on 12/25/2020. This is the day Christians celebrate God's Son's birthday. And remember, I mentioned the Sun equals 75. The Miami Heat comes from the Sun, are the defending Eastern Conference champions entering the NBA's 75th season. The Heat also have a realistic chance at going back to the NBA Finals in the 75th season. LeBron James won his first 2 NBA championships as a member of the Miami Heat. Sony dropped Kobe Bryant from their label after he refused to make sellout pop music. Kobe wanted to make gangster music. If you look at the dimensions of the vinyl EP Kobe, it's 12.6 by 12.6. He died on 1/26. And then on 12/6, like I mentioned, Blue Benji Kobe dropped dead. Exactly 45 weeks later, hip hop equals 45. The Sun equals 24. Like Kobe wore the number 24 when he played in the NBA. Yo, what's up, Bronze? So, yeah, that's a lot of 75s, right? Alright, so now, most of you guys listening to this are veterans. You can see with the next rapper, you can already tell what's going on right here. 4400. That was his rap name. And notice he spells 40 the way you actually should spell 40, which is interesting. 4400 equals 86 in the pure cipher. Human sacrifice equals 86. He was 86th. We can see what happened here just by his rap name. 44, probably the deadliest numbers in relation to rappers other than 38. His rap name's 44. Kill equals 44. Here's another 19-year-old. He was 19 years old from Toronto and Ontario when he was shot and killed in an Airbnb. Notice Airbnb equals 44 and 46. So keep in mind at this point in January 2020, the Toronto Raptors are the defending NBA champions. The 19-year-old was murdered on 1/31/2020, kind of like 131. Championship equals 131. The Raptors winning the NBA title in 19 was predicted by our community by us taking a close look at the album Scorpion by the Toronto rapper Drake. So we can see what happened right here with that name, 4400. His fate was sealed. Hey, you guys still with me, right? I know it's late. It's 12:38 a.m. where I'm at. All right, so anyway, all right, so so 4400, he closed out the month of January 2020. So that's 15 rappers dead in January 2020. 4400 closes it out. So now IBM Monte Kane, he was also shot and killed sometime in January 2020, but I couldn't find the date. IBM Monte Kane equals 56 in the pure cipher, the number of the year in 2020. Coronavirus 56, toilet paper 56, mind control 56. He was a Nashville, Tennessee rapper that was shot and killed. Nashville, isn't that where they just had that explosion at? Oh yeah, I know George Floyd rap too. Oh yeah, he's gonna be on this list as well. Yeah, he worked with DJ Screw and them. Oh, most definitely, yeah. That's why it's so. That's why it's so crazy. That's why this year broke the record of most dead rappers. And if you want to look at it, Pop Smoke was probably the biggest rapper, but they made him big because nobody really knew. Like I heard the song "Welcome to the Party" before he died, but I was just finding out about who Pop Smoke was. Like right as he died, like a week, like 2 or 3 weeks right before he died. That's when I started, hearing his music a lot more. But based on his death, that helped out his popularity a lot. But Kobe Bryant rapped, Pop Smoke, George Floyd, and then King Von. Those are out of those four, those are probably the biggest rappers. If you want to call them that. If you want to call Kobe and George Floyd a rapper, those are probably the four biggest rappers to die in 2020. And we're still in 2020, so you never know how this year's gonna end, right? So all right, so to start January, we get to start February, Big Buddha, the 17th rapper to die in 2020. Big Buddha equals 37 and 44. A 24-year-old rapper from Washington, D.C. Kobe wore the number 24. The word deadly equals 24. Here, I'll pull it up just so you can see it. And keep in mind the word vehicle is 37. Just like shooting is 37. That's why a lot of these rappers get shot or get found in a vehicle. Or their vehicle gets shot up. And 35 like Catholic, like rap, there's a bunch of 35, but the word deadly, right, equals 24. And this rapper died at 24 years old. Big Buddha. 24-year-old rapper from Washington, D.C. Kobe wore the number 24. Buddha was killed on 2/1/2020, kind of like 21. Jesuit equals 21. Kobe equals 21. So Big Buddha, he opens up February. All right, so the 18th rapper that I keep in mind, this list is a list. This is something that this is a work in progress. But I'm pretty sure I got every rapper. But if I miss any rapper, please let me know. So the 18th rapper to die, Sleepy Codini, was a 35-year-old Detroit, Michigan rapper. Catholic equals 35. Rap equals 35. He was shot and killed on February 3rd, 2020 in Detroit. Detroit equals 44. Michigan's 44. Shooting's 44. Kill 44. Execution 44. He was killed on LeMay Street. Right? LeMay Street equals 44. Sleepy Codini's his other name, it's not his real name, but his other rap name is Donnie Harpo. Donnie Harpo equals 41. Terror equal, the word terror equals 41. Kobe Bryant equals 41. Kobe died at 41. LA 41. And LeMay, which is the name of the street he died on, just the word LeMay equals 56, 20, 79, and 25. Every one of those numbers is relevant, as I will prove. Mostly everybody that's listening to this right now is a veteran, and they know all about these numbers. So it's really not that much to explain, because you guys have heard this number a lot. Oh yeah, I'm coming up on K-Man. Yeah, K-Man. Yeah, K-Man. Yeah, this is just crazy. It's and think about it. It's always the same numbers. It's not like, when I do gematria, I'm not trying to make this complicated at all. Like, I'm trying to remain consistent, and I'm trying to show you how it's always the same numbers. What happened to the live was that, well, we were supposed to do it, but I don't know what happened. I called him, he didn't answer. So, but it's all good though. Alright, so now we got K-Man equals 24, the number I was just talking about. K-Man equals 24. Kobe wore the number 24. The Mizusu Malawi rapper passed away in a car crash on February 4th, 2020. There's another 24. 2/4/2020 was the 35th day of the year. Catholic equals 35. Rap equals 35. So, same numbers. It's not anything new. Yeah, there's nothing new here. It's the same numbers. Alright, so that was K-Man. The 20th rapper of the year to die is Austin the Pac-Man. And this relates because he was a rapper from Los Angeles. He dropped dead from an overdose. Overdose equals 113 and 41. Kobe Bryant equals 113 and 41. And he was found dead on 2/4/2020. Another 24. kind of like 24. Kobe wore the number 24. So it's another tribute to Kobe. It's funny how it's funny how they basically dedicated this whole year to Kobe. All right, so the 21st rapper to die, his name was Head, aka Self-Made. So he went by both names, Head and Self-Made. Head equals 18 in 3 out of the 4 bass ciphers. IHS equals 18 in 2 out of the 4 bass ciphers. Head was a Birmingham, Alabama rapper that was shot and killed in his hometown on 2/6/2020. His pregnant girlfriend was home with him, and she was also injured, but she didn't die. And so, like I said on the last live stream, the one I just made before this one, they love the number 18. You know, IHS equals 18, and you know you're supposedly an adult at 18. So so Head equals 18 in 3 out of 4 bass ciphers. So the very next day we get FMMD Boy. He was also shot. So FMMD Boy equals 78 and 33. Jesuit equals 78. Kobe Bryant was born in 78. Kobe equals 33. The 19-year-old rapper was shot on 2/6/2020, and he died a few hours later on 2/7/2020. He was driving around his hometown of Salinas, California when he got shot. So another California rapper dead. And FMMD Boy. Yeah, I know, what a name. Yeah, what a name. I mean, but what about what about this name? 4400? Come on, that's insane. All right, so where were we? Okay, FMMD Boy. Okay, so now we got Bam Pacino. Bam Pacino equals 79. Murder equals 79. Triple homicide equals 79. The Houston rapper was 29 years old. Shooting equals 109. 109 is the 29th prime number. He was shot and killed in a triple homicide on 2/8/2020. Bam Pacino equals 43. RIP equals 43. Killing equals 43. Triple homicide also equals 83. Murder equals 83. The song Murder by Numbers came out in 1983 by the band The Police. And The Police is responsible for a lot of these shootings, a lot of these killings. They always try to make it seem gang related. But that's just to add to a stereotype. I mean, some of them probably are gang related. But come on, I mean, like out of 200 rappers and nobody ever gets caught. You know, you might get a scapegoat here and there, but out of 200 rappers shot in 1 year, there's never any suspects. Nobody knows shit. Tupac died in 1996. That's almost 25 years. Well, that's 24 years ago. Since we're talking about 24, and nobody knows anything. I mean, come on. He gets shot on the Vegas Strip. All right, so speaking of 24, the 24th rapper to die in 2020, Honcho Dinero, equals 55. Kobe's memorial was on the 55th day of the year. Satan equals 55. Boule equals 55. Drill 55. Drill. Most of these rappers do drill music on this list. The 18-year-old rapper, I told you they love the number 18. The 18-year-old rapper from Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama equals 109. Shooting equals 109. Was found dead on 2/11/2020. He went viral a few years ago for having a shooting on Facebook Live, which has over 3 million views on YouTube. His cause of death is unknown, but I'm pretty sure we could put two and two together, right? So Honcho Dinero was the second rapper out of Birmingham, Alabama that got killed in a 5-day period, because Head got killed on 2/6/2020. 5 days later, the other Birmingham, Alabama rapper, Honcho Dinero, was found dead. So, yo, what's up? Oh, what happened earlier was I wanted you guys to see the notes, but I just figured out how you guys could see the notes. So I started the stream over. Corleone, yeah, just to let you know what happened. So, it's like you guys don't got to see my face. It's more important that you see the notes, because that way you could, it's easier to learn. It's easier to process when you can actually see something written down. What's up, Trey? Oh, that's interesting about Walter Wallace. I appreciate Skate Life. Another thing too, just off the top of my head, is that there was a 42-year-old black man that got shot and killed in Louisville, Kentucky, on the same day Jack Harlow released his debut album. And Jack Harlow is the big white rapper out of Louisville, Kentucky. So so it's interesting to note that Jack Harlow, this white rapper, blew up out of Louisville, Kentucky in the year where it's all this racial tension going on in Louisville, Kentucky, with Breonna Taylor and the 42-year-old black man that got killed on the day that Jack Harlow released his debut album. This was like a week or two ago. So, right, so let's get to the meat. Here we go. Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was a Brooklyn drill rapper. On 2/19/2020, he was shot and killed in LA in a robbery. Robbery equals 41. LA equals 41. Gangster rap equals 41. Remember, gangster rap is just another word for, drill is another word for gangster rap. Kobe Bryant equals 41. The LeVon James album by King Von came out a span of 41 days after Kobe dropped dead. LA equals 41. Oh, wait, I already put that. Hold on. Kobe was 41 years old when he died. King equals 41. Who gets the most credit for bringing drill to the mainstream? Chief Keef equals 41. And one of his biggest songs is called Kobe. The Kobe video is 4 minutes and 1 second long. At the time of Pop Smoke's death, he had 41 YouTube videos. Pop Smoke died on a date with 41 numerology. His real name is Bashar Jackson, equals 41. Bashar equals 41. He had a song in tribute to Christopher Walken, titled Christopher Walking. And he died, Pop Smoke died 41 days before Christopher Walken's birthday. It's a lot of 41s, right? Keep in mind, Christopher Walken was Frank White, King of New York. Pop called himself the King of New York. And honestly, you can argue he's the King of New York because he sold the most records out of any rapper from New York in a minute. We'll go back. We'll come back to that though. All right, Pac-Man, the Chicago rapper, gets the credit for inventing drill music. LEP Bogus Boys and King Louie also get credit. Chief Keef brought it mainstream, but Pop Smoke took it global. As of December 4th, 2020, Pop Smoke's debut album, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, is double platinum. And this happened in less than 5 months, which is almost unheard of for a new artist. Only 3 rappers went multi-platinum this year in hip-hop, and Pop Smoke was one of them. Roddy Ricch's Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial and Lil Baby's My Turn also accomplished the feat. Pop Smoke did not start drill music, but he brought it to the forefront and made it global with the help of the powers that be, mainly due to his death. So yeah, so when's the last time you heard of a rapper from New York go double, almost triple platinum? So Pop Smoke said he was a king of New York, and if you just go by record sales alone, he sold the most records out of any New York artist in a minute that I can think of off the top of my head. So Pop Smoke equals 38 and 34. Rappers 38 and 34. Murders 34. Death 38. RIP 38. Nigga 38. Teddy Mellencamp, Arroyave, John Mellencamp's daughter, was 38 years old at the time of Pop's killing, and he got killed in her house at his party. Killing equals 38 and 43. The media reported the killing happened at 4:30 a.m. And remember, killing's 43. He died 43 weeks after his first single, Welcome to the Party, dropped. Pop Smoke died at his own party. On 3/9/1997, another famous rapper from Brooklyn died in LA after a party. On 3/9/1997, a date with 38 numerology, the Notorious Big was shot and killed in LA. On 2/7/2020, the 38th day of the year, Pop Smoke dropped Meet the Woo 2. And Meet the Woo 2, That gave him a lot of buzz. That gave. I mean, he was already buzzing before he died. But when he dropped Meet the Woo 2, arguably his best project, that gave him a lot of buzz. 12 days later, he was dead from a shooting, which only increased the buzz. Right? So 12 days later, he's dead from a shooting. Shooting equals 37. 37 is the 12th prime number. Pop Smoke was 20 years old. Death equals 20. This is one of the biggest deaths in 2020. The fourth song on his multi-platinum album is called 44 Bulldog. 4 is a number associated with death. The shooting happened on Hercules Drive. Hercules equals 44. Shooting 44. Kill 44. Execution 44. Jackson 44. His last name. Pop Smoke died 228 days after 50 Cent's 44th birthday. Death equals 228 in English Sumerian. 50 Cent's breakout song is How to Rob equals 44. Pop Smoke got smoked in a robbery at his own party. In 50 Cent's TV show Power, he smokes his own son. 50 smokes his own son. $50 Cent's character is Canaan equals 41. A play on Cain and Abel, where Cain kills his brother. And if you guys remember, a few weeks ago, I did a big I did a big live stream with Zach talking about brothers and how all these rappers' brothers are dropping dead left and right. But there was one I forgot to mention on that live stream, and that is Havoc's brother. Havoc from Mobb Deep. His brother, Killer Black. He also died right before Mobb Deep blew up. And alright, so 50 and Pop, they look alike, and they have the same last name. It makes you wonder. Pop Smoke died on the 50th day of the year. You know, like 50 cents. This day leaves 316 days left in the year. John 3:16 is about how God loved the world so much that he gave up his only son, and whoever believes in him will have eternal life. Pop Smoke was the biggest rapper to die this year, along with King Von. Pop Smoke died 24 days after Kobe died. Kobe wore the number 24. And 50 Cent also executive produced Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. So I don't know. That's like that's as plain as day. And as of today, Pop Smoke is still selling like crazy. I mean, he's moving a lot of units. And honestly, I think Pop Smoke would have blew up without his death, but there's no way he'd be triple platinum in less than 5 months. Or, excuse me, double platinum in less than 5 months. So yeah, that was a big one right there. Pop Smoke. The thing with King Von is that we saw that coming a mile away. Um, yeah, they say King Von. Supposedly King Von has 7 bodies. And that's like the difference between the old generation and the new generation. Because it's like back in the day, the OGs that was respected was the ones with the money. However they got it, they're the ones who got the respect. But now with the younger generation, you can have all the money in the world. That doesn't automatically mean that they're gonna respect you. The way the gang culture works is, especially in Chicago, is that they don't respect you unless you got some bodies. Even Mozzie said it. Mozzie, the rapper from Sacramento, he said it on a rap. He said they don't respect you unless you got a body. And he said that on a rap. And Mozzie has a song with King Von called "Body Count." And I don't know if Mozzie ever caught a body, but supposedly that's why King Von has so much. But it's like, okay, well, if you could kill 7 people, and I mean that's just amazing to me. Like, okay, like it almost makes you think, it's like, okay, well, did they let King Von kill all these people because they knew what his fate was gonna be, or is it all made up and he didn't kill anybody, and and this is all made for TV. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think that if you look at the victims, it looks like they really died, and maybe King Von was protected by the powers that be because they knew they were gonna make him this famous rapper, and he was gonna make them a lot of money, especially now. The day when King Von died, his all 3 of his albums charted on the Billboard 200. So, but honestly, it doesn't look like King Von had a good life, because King Von started getting in trouble when he was 12 years old. So he spent a lot of time in jail as a teenager, and then he did he was in and out, and then he did 3.5, almost 4 years, from 19 to 23. He did 3.5 years, 3.5, almost 4 years, from 19 to 23. And keep in mind, he did a lot of years as a teen. So from 19 to, he got out of jail when he was like 23, right? As soon as he gets out, he signs a Lil Durk, and 3 years later, he's dead. So he got out at 23, he's dead at 26. So it's like, I mean, did King Von get to enjoy his life? I'm sure he enjoyed the last 3 years of his life. But I don't know. He had a rough life. But I'm not making this about King Von, but I just want to point that out. I'll talk more about King Von when it's his turn. So let's see, you guys still with me? Let me check on the stream. Let's see. How does a rapper stay super independent and not be subject to being killed by reptilians/CIA? Just copyright your material and go for strictly distribution deals. Yeah, yeah, but even even these distribution companies are kind of weird. Like Empire equals 66, and I don't know. I don't even trust the distribution companies to tell you the truth. But all right, so there's a white rapper named Tom McDonald, right? And he's blowing up. He's blowing up all over YouTube. He's blowing up all over YouTube, and supposedly he did everything independent. And he says that he did everything independent, just him and his girl. And he's not signed to any label. He put out videos on YouTube, and the only way I think you could get his music is going directly to his website. And the reason I found Tom McDonald is because he has a song called Clone Rappers. And on that song, he talks about how Kodak Black is cloned, and how Gucci Mane is cloned, and how Eminem is cloned. So I think that yes, to answer your question, Sovereign Cosmic Wildman, I think there's a possibility you can make it, on your own, but you just got to use social media and YouTube. But supposedly that's how Tom McDonald's doing it. I don't know his whole background, but he does have some interesting music, to say the least. So yeah, we'll go back to King. So my point is that Pop Smoke was the biggest rapper to die this year, him and King Von. And I'm pretty sure this Pop Smoke album is gonna go triple platinum. It'll be triple platinum by next year. All right, so just to keep it moving, the 26th rapper to die in 2020 is called Channel 5 J Dub. Channel 5 J Dub equals 59. 59 is the number stamped on black people. Remember, King Von's rap career lasted exactly 59 weeks. Black Mamba equals 59, Kobe's nickname. He was a Fort Worth, Texas rapper that was shot and killed on 2/24/2020. There's another 24. He was shot and killed in someone's backyard. Channel 5 J Dub was known for dissing a lot of other local rappers. Channel 5 J Dub was killed on Kobe's memorial, 2/24/2020. And his last song before he died was called Kobe. So you see how it's like, isn't it interesting how it all goes back to Kobe? Like, it's almost like, that goes to show you how organized these people are now. Because it's like, I'm not saying every single rapper's death has something to do with Kobe either. But what I am saying is that a lot of these rappers have some kind of Kobe Bryant relationship. It's some kind of Kobe Bryant weird relationship. Like Channel 5 J Dub. He gets killed on Kobe's memorial, right? The last song he does before he dies is called Kobe. That's just crazy. All right, so let's go to Arkansas. The 27th rapper to die in 2020 is Young Freck. Young Freck equals 56, 115, and 34. All you guys are veterans. You guys know all about these numbers. Young Freck was a Little Rock, Arkansas rapper that was shot and killed sometime in late February 2020. I couldn't find the date. So, hold on. So, IBM Monte Kane equals 56. Another rapper that died. So IBM Monte Kane is 56, just like Young Freck is 56. Remember, the number of the year is 56. Coronavirus 56. Toilet paper 56. Mind control 56. And remember, at the 56-second mark of the Goody Mob cell therapy video is where you see people wearing a face mask. Right at the 56-second mark, which I pointed it out to Zach. And he did a video on it. And then CeeLo put it on his Instagram, causing Zach's video to go viral. But yeah, I was the one who noticed that at the 56-second mark in the cell therapy video, a video that came out 25 years ago. And keep in mind, time equals 25. You get that. All you got to do is just watch the video and pause it at the exact 56-second mark. Goody Mob cell therapy, and you'll see people in masks standing outside of a house. Killing equals 115, just like Young Freck is 115. Assassin equals 115. Masonic is 115. Young Freck is also 34. Rappers 34. Murder 34. Lil Rock 44. Kill 44. There's a lot more 44s too, like Execution. And so Young Freck, the Little Rock, Arkansas rapper, was executed. So as you could tell, I'm talking about the same numbers over and over again. 3 6 Mafia has a song called 44 Killers. And I also want you guys to keep in mind that this is only a third of the rappers that died this year. I got 62 rappers, right? And that's only a third of the rappers that died this year, because we got close to we got over 180 rappers that died, and we're still in 2020. We still might get a few more, so we're getting close to that 200 mark. But we definitely got at least 185. But I haven't even caught all the rappers dead in December yet. What year was that video? Oh, the year the Goody Mob video came out in 95. Erica Banks, who is that? Sorry if I'm ignorant to who that is. But sure, I'll do that, but I don't know who that is. Pimp C, yeah. Well, Beast Merc, I was just talking about Pimp C too on the live stream I just did before this one, but Pimp C was actually born in Louisiana, and Pimp C signed Lil Boosie, and it's a lot going on with Lil Boosie right now. Oh, Erica Banks is a rapper from Dallas. Oh, okay. And so did you see I want to say Oh, did you see her? Maybe I want to say maybe a month back or so, when me and Zach, I was on his channel, and we were talking about. I was talking about the history of Dallas hip hop. Um, yeah, I'll check her out for sure. But yeah, yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot of weird shit going on with Dallas. Okay. All right. So I never young Freck. I never even it's funny how you don't even hear of you don't even hear about a lot of these rappers until after they're dead. That's like the new that's like the new way that these rappers get promoted, because you don't hear about them until after they're dead, and that's fucked up. I mean, there's no other way to put it. All right, so that's Young Freck. So the 28th rapper that we got dead in 2020 is Bando Hothead. Bando Hothead equals 97 and 56. The number I was just talking about with Young Freck. And hold on a second. Yeah, IBM Monte Kane equals 56. IBM Monte Kane was a Nashville rapper that was shot and killed sometime in January. And recall, there was just some big explosion in Nashville. So IBM Monte Kane equals 56. Mind Control equals 56. All right, but anyway, let me go back to where was I? Okay, Bando Hothead equals 97 and 56. Death equals 97. Black the Ripper would die the following month in April 2020 on the 97th day of the year. Coronavirus equals 56. Toilet paper 56. Mind control 56. Bando Hothead was 17 years old. The 17-year-old rapper was shot and killed on 3/10/2020. Shot 17, rap 17, kill 17. That's why they like to shoot rappers. Shot 17, rap 17, kill 17. So Bando Hothead. And Bando Hothead, believe me, he's not the last Chicago rapper on this list. Chicago has the most dead rappers in 2020. Hands down. Alright, so it's time we talk about the murder capital. Silent Pressure is from St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis is famously known as the gateway to the West. It's now America's reigning murder capital. So of course you gotta have a few dead rappers in the murder capital. On March 14, 2020, the 74th day of the year, the drill rapper Silent Pressure was shot and killed in a double shooting. Double shooting equals 67. Blood sacrifice 67. Human sacrifice 67. He was 29 years old. Shooting equals 109. 109 is the 29th prime number. So it's only fitting that we get a dead rapper on the 74th day of the year. And I'm going to be talking more about that number 74 too. In America's reigning murder capital, meaning the murder capital this year, 2020. And so that was Silent Pressure. The 30th rapper to die in 2020, And remember, this is a list that is an ongoing list. I'm still putting all this together, but I'm trying to put it in a chronological order because you know there are lists out there talking about rappers, dead rappers, but it's not in an order. I want to put this in a chronological order. So if I'm missing anybody or if somebody died before somebody else, please let me know. Because I want this to be in a chronological order from the beginning of the year to the end. And of course, this trend ain't going nowhere. I mean, next year is probably going to be the same thing. So, all right. So the 30th rapper to die is Watt City Simo. Watt City Simo was a well-respected Grape Street Crip rapper from Watts, California. Simo was known to do good things for his community. He was shot and killed on 3/27/2020. He was 32 years old. Watts equals 83. Murder 83. The song Murder by Numbers came out in 83 by the band The Police. So I mean, just because he was in a gang, does he deserve to die? I mean, if he was known to do good things for the community, I mean, I don't even think it's just that. It's just that that's just a bad combination when you're in a gang and you're a rapper. I mean, they're already offing rappers left and right, but it probably makes it worse if you're in a gang. I don't know, just my observation. Alright, so the 31st rapper to die is Lucky 2 Times. Lucky 2 Times equals 51. Federal 51. Rome 51. Conspiracy 51. Jay-Z is currently 51 years old at the moment. Lil Wayne filed a $51 million lawsuit against Birdman. Birdman is currently 51 years old. Adam Weishaupt is 51, the founder of the Bavarian Illuminati. And he founded the Illuminati on 5/1/1776 for another 51. One of the biggest sets gangs in Chicago is 051 Young Money. The gang's name was adopted from the Young Money Entertainment record label, which was founded by Lil Wayne. 051 Young Money is a renegade set of the Mickey Cobra's gang located in Chicago. Lucky 2 Times is a Las Vegas, Nevada rapper. Area 51 is located in Nevada. He was shot and killed on 3/28/2020. A date with 51 numerology. 3/28 plus 20 equals 51. He was 20 years old. Death equals 20. Yeah, it's fucked up, ain't it? Charisma. I gotta look him up. I gotta look that up. Watt City is a Grape Street member and NLE too. I don't even know what to think about NLE because he's like his last album was it was like he was like on some real positive shit. Well, the interesting thing about Playboi Carti is that Playboi Carti was born on the day Tupac died, 9/13/1996. That was the day Playboi Carti was born in Atlanta, Georgia. And Playboi Carti's album was really anticipated this year. Like, he kept pushing it back and kept pushing it back. And this album, Whole Lotta Red, got a lot of promotion, got a lot of publicity, and for young people, Playboi Carti is he's big, and it's just crazy. Like the day Tupac died is the day he was born, and Playboi Carti is one of the biggest rappers in the industry. So I got some more on that too in a second. All right, so Lucky Two Times equals 51. Area 51 is located in Nevada. Lucky Two Times, the Las Vegas, Nevada rapper. All right, so for the 32nd rapper to die in 2020 is Blockstar Ree. Blockstar Ree equals 48 and 78. Evil's 48. Illuminati 48. Nick Blicky 48. A rapper from Brooklyn who was killed on May 10th, 2020. Homicide 48. Freemason 48. Keeve equals 48. Keeve is a Jacksonville, Florida rapper that was killed a few weeks after Blockstar Ree. So Blockstar Ree is 78. FMMD Boy is 78. Kobe Bryant was born in 78. Ree was a Charlotte, North Carolina rapper that was killed sometime in March 2020. Charlotte, North Carolina. Kobe was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets in 96. Blockstar Ree's age was not mentioned anywhere. Shooting equals 44. Kill 44. Execution equals 44. 3 6 Mafia has a song called 44 Killers. So the 33rd rapper to die in 2020 is D Trav. I couldn't get that much information on D Trav, but D Trav equals 20 and 34. Death equals 20. Murder's 34. D Trav is a Sauk Village, Illinois rapper who was shot and killed in early 2020. I could not find the death date. It was hard getting info on him, but he was a rapper. All right, so now to start April, we get Muscle Gotti. Muscle Gotti, an upcoming UK rapper, died in a car crash. Another car crash. And notice it's either, 90% of the time it's a shooting. But a lot of the times it's a shooting and the person gets shot in a car, leading to a car crash. It's either a shooting, most of the times it's a shooting. But sometimes it could be a car crash. Sometimes the body gets found in a car. Now when we talk about the UK, it's usually a stabbing or a car crash or an overdose. But for the UK, they can't have guns, so it's usually a stabbing. But I would say 90% of the time, it's a shooting, and then a car crash. Then it might be a stabbing, and then of course the overdose. The very first rapper on this list died from an overdose on New Year's Day. Alright, so Muscle Gotti, an upcoming UK rapper, died in a car crash on 4/2/2020. 4/2, kind of like 42, a number stamped on Black History. 4/2/2020 is also a date with 46 numerology. Sacrifice 46, Rap 46. At the time this happened, the most famous Gotti rapper, Yo Gotti, was 38 years old. Rapper 38, murder 38, killing 38. So Muscle Gotti opens up April, the UK rapper. And then 4 days later, we get another UK rapper. Black the Ripper, a well-known UK rapper, was found dead for unknown reasons. That's another one they like too, unknown reasons. Unknown reasons, like yeah, like 59. Yeah, the number stamped on black people. Unknown reasons. And remember, what's another 59? I'll show you another 59. Kill, 59. Unknown reasons, 59. I'm going to talk a lot more about that number 59. But yeah, so Black the Ripper dead for unknown reasons on April 6, 2020, the 97th day of the year. Death equals 97. April 6 or 4-6, like 46, or 6-4, like 6-4. So sacrifice equals 46. He died on April 6th. Ripper, 46. Seven Gali, 46. Rap, 46. Kill, 64. You know, like when you reverse the date. He's dead at 32. Holla Black, his first album equals 32. Just like he's dead at 32. UK equals 32. Holla Black was released on 12/6/2006. Kind of like 126. Now check this out, right? Now this is mind-blowing, right? Holla Black was released on 12/6/2006. Kind of like 126. Kobe Bryant died on 1/26/2020. And Blue Benji Kobe died on 12/6/2020. On this date in history, 12/6/2006, the LA Lakers lost to the New Orleans Hornets 105-89. On this day in history, the Lakers dropped to 12-6 on the season with the loss. So they dropped to 12-6 on the season with the loss. Kobe Bryant scored 24 points on this day, just like he was wearing the number 24 during the game. The Lakers lost with 89 points. King Von, the Chicago rapper, died on 11/6/2020, 89 days after his 8/9 birthday. King Von was born on August 9th. King James equals 89. And when LeBron beat the Warriors in Game 7 on the real King James birthday, the Warriors went down with 89 points. This goes to show you how scripted the NBA is. The Lakers, who were favored in this game that went down on 12/6/2006, the Lakers were favored, lost to the Hornets, and they dropped to 12-6. This was the same day Holla Black was released, which is Black the Ripper's first album. Yeah. Yeah. This is real now. Alright, so let's keep it moving. The 36th rapper to die in 2020 is Matt P. Nice. Not to be confused with Mac P Dog. Mac P Nice equals 64, 37, and 44. He was shot and killed on 4/6/2020. 4/6/2020. The same day Black the Ripper was found dead. Remember, sacrifice equals 46. Mac P Nice was an upcoming California rapper and was a close associate with Shoreline Mafia, the LA-based rap group. Shoreline Mafia would end up losing a member of their group, Mac P Dog, a short time after Mac P Nice died. In the same year, 2020. Mac P Nice was 23 years old. Notice we have two rappers dead on 4/6/2020. Black the Ripper and Mac P Nice. Sacrifice is 46. Rap 46. Seven Gali 46. Alright, now we're going to Florida. Kiev equals 48, 21, 87, 24. All these numbers have relevance. Kiev was a Jacksonville, Florida rapper. Homicide equals 48. Just like Kiev equals 48. He was shot and killed on 4/7/2020. Jacksonville equals 43 and 74. Killing equals 74. You know, like the reverse of 47. Killing also equals 43. Florida equals 43. Florida equals 38. And a lot of rappers die in Florida. Rapper equals 38. Murder 38. Killing 38. So Kiev, another Florida rapper dead. So just checking out the chat. A lot of people are saying that a lot of young people are disappointed in Cardi's album. I don't know. There's like mixed feelings from what I gather. I got a 19-year-old nephew and a 16-year-old daughter. And my daughter doesn't like Cardi's album. She says it's trash. But my nephew likes it. So it's like a lot of people are split down the middle. But honestly, I don't think you can really like make an opinion on an album that just came out 3 days ago. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are saying it's trash. A lot of people are saying he sold his soul. I mean, but like, who doesn't sell their soul? Like, I mean, that's how they. It goes to show you how they planned Playboy Cardi's life out. And he was born on the day Tupac died. He signed to the ASAP crew, to the ASAP mob crew. And there's a lot of depth involved with the ASAP mob crew as well. Remember, ASAP Yams dropped dead. And then there was a DJ. There was a DJ or a producer that was affiliated with ASAP, with the ASAP mob. He dropped dead. And then the female rapper China, who I'm about to get to, she was affiliated with ASAP mob, and she dropped dead too this year, which I'm about to get to. Didn't Freddie Gibbs have a close friend that died right before? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I'm gonna check that out. Eminem's number one, yeah, but Eminem's. I kind of believe when Tom McDonald. I kind of believe Tom McDonald when he says that Eminem died in 2006 and was cloned, because it's like, who the fuck listens to Eminem in 2020? I mean, come on, like, that shit is trash. Yeah, ASAP Rocky's part. Yeah, ASAP Rocky is pretty much the head of that crew. It's ASAP Rocky, ASAP Ferg, ASAP 12E, ASAP Yams. But ASAP Yams was the one who put the crew together, right? And he dropped dead from an overdose, I believe, at 26 years old. So yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, we were gonna do chill guy, just to answer your question. Yeah, we were gonna do the live stream, but I don't know what happened. I called Zach, he didn't answer the phone, so here we go. It's all good. Oh, China, yeah, I was just talking about China. So next, the 38th rapper of the year to die in 2020 is a female named China. And like I just said, China was affiliated with the ASAP Mob crew. So China is 97 and 25. Death equals 97 and 25. 97 is the 25th prime number. She dropped dead at 25 years old. She was also a model with Ford. Ford equals 25. She died on Wednesday, April 8, 2020 in Philadelphia. Philadelphia sums to 223. The 48 prime. Like 48. Her date of death. 223 is the 48 prime number. Philadelphia equals 223. The Synagogue of Satan equals 223. Evil equals 48. Illuminati 48. Freemason 48. Ford Models 48. She was a part of the Ford Models. Homicide 48. Ford Models was 74 years old at the time of her death. Rapper, killing, occult, and much more equals 74. All in the same cipher. Kobe Bryant is from Philadelphia. On 1/25/2020, LeBron passed Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list. This happened in Philadelphia against the 76ers. The next day, Kobe Bryant was dead on 1/26/2020. China died from an accidental drug overdose. The words accidental drug overdose equals 126. Kind of like 1/26/2020, the day Kobe died. China Rogers equals 66 in the pure cipher. The LeBron James album, King Von's second album, came out on the 66th day of the year. An album dedicated to King James. Remember, LeBron James won his first NBA Finals in the 66th NBA season. That was shortened to 66 games. Pay attention to how many times LeBron scores the 66th point of the game. Number of the beast equals 66. LeBron 66. LeBron James 66. Lakers 66. King 66. Only the Family 66. Empire 66. OTF and Empire were the record labels involved in dropping LeBron James on the 66th day of the year. China was affiliated with the ASAP Mob crew. And notice how much music, notice how much radio play ASAP Ferg gets. ASAP Ferg, he gets more radio play than ASAP Rocky. Fentanyl is known as China White. Wow, that's interesting. Well, ASAP Ferg was a part of the ASAP crew. I don't know. Maybe they got beef now, yeah. But he was a part of that crew. Yeah, so I'm talking about rappers connected with Kobe. Not all these rappers are connected with Kobe, but a lot of them are. So I'm just pointing that. I'm just pointing that out. I'm just pointing out the things that I found in relation to Kobe. It's just like China. She's from Philly. Kobe's from Philly. All right, so the 39th rapper of the year to die in 2020. Fast Cash June. Fast Cash June equals 37. Shooting equals 37. Another 37 is vehicle. I think. Yeah, vehicle. So vehicle's 37. And notice how many rappers die in a vehicle from a drive-by. Remember, Mo3 was in a vehicle, and then the killer hopped out, and Mo3 jumped out his car and started running, and supposedly was shot and killed. But just pay attention to how many times these rappers get killed in a vehicle. Remember, Tupac got shot in a vehicle. Biggie got shot in a vehicle. It's something to these vehicles. So Fast Cash June, it doesn't, from what my research, it doesn't say that he got killed in a vehicle or a car, but I'm just making that point in general. So Fast Cash June equals 37, shooting 37, vehicle 37. June was an upcoming DC rapper that was shot and killed on 4/13/2020. He was 19 years old. Chaos equals 19. And this was at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Fast Cash June. The 40th rapper to die in 2020. So far, remember, this is a list that is a work in progress. Joey Knox equals 44 and 37. You guys should be getting used to these numbers by now. I know most of you guys are veterans, so you know the numbers anyway, but Joey Knox, 44, 37, shooting 44, kill 44, execution 44, shooting 37. He dropped dead on 4/20/20. He was from Springfield, Massachusetts. He was shot and killed. Joey Knox. So, yeah, fentanyl. Isn't it? Didn't they say Prince died of fentanyl? That's crazy, right? Look, because they say Prince died of an overdose from fentanyl, right? Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense, Bobby. China White is heroin, not fentanyl. Yeah, so Prince supposedly, and he's from Minnesota. And remember, the Lakers started as the Minneapolis Lakers. And remember, the first rapper to die in 2020 was a rapper from St. Paul, Minnesota. That was the first rapper to die this year. Lexi Alige, a St. Paul, Minnesota rapper. She died from a Percocet overdose on January 1st, 2020. And St. Paul is one of the Twin Cities, right? So guess what happens a few days later? Right here. Blue Ghost. Blue Ghost, a Minneapolis, Minnesota rapper, shot and killed in an alley in Minneapolis on 1/20/20. Two rappers dead out of the Twin Cities in January 2020 alone. Before Kobe died. George Floyd had a daughter named Gianna. I don't know if I'm spelling that right. And he was killed in Minneapolis. Right? George Floyd had a daughter named Gianna. Kobe had a daughter named Gianna. What are the odds of that, right? And Gianna died with him. So isn't it interesting that you get two Minnesota rappers from the Twin Cities that died before Kobe died, and the LA Lakers were originally the Minneapolis Lakers, and the Lakers played Minneapolis tonight or yesterday. Now it's all right. So let's go to so one of my favorite rappers is Fred the Godson. So, and that's who we're going to talk about next. Fred the Godson. So was a well-known Bronx, New York rapper. He passed away on 4/23/2020. He died from coronavirus. Well, that's a new thing that these rappers are dying from too, coronavirus. So Fred the Godson dead from coronavirus. Coronavirus equals 155. Frederick Thomas equals 155. His real name. He was considered an MC and one of the best. MC equals 38. Rapper 38. Deaf 38. Fred was 35 years old. Catholic 35. Rap 35. Fred announced he was sick on April 6th. Like 4/6. And now he's dead at 35. And I remember I was just talking about the number 46. So the day Fred announced he was dead was 4/6. And he died 17 days after the diagnosis. which is 423. Rap is 35. He died at 35 years old. Rap 35, 17, and 46. Rap and Sevengali is 35 and 46. 46, like April 6, also connects to Sacrifice. Virus is 46. And Fred Thomas. And if you don't believe me that Virus is 46, then look. Wait, wait, hold on. Okay, so Virus 46. And 89, that number I was just talking about. Let me go back to that 89. Wait, hold on. Because this is the year of the virus, right? Yep, so this is the year that we get the killer virus. Virus equals 89. Alright, so, yeah, so April 6th is, or 4/6 is Sacrifice, Virus, and Fred Thomas. His debut album was Armageddon. That equals 46. April 6th, 97th day of the year. Death equals 97. That's why we have two dead rappers on April 6th. Not only did he announce that he was sick on April 6th, we got two dead rappers on April 6th, as you can see right here. Black the Ripper, dead on 4/6. Mac P. Nice, dead on 4/6. Fred the Godson announces he's sick on 4/6. So the day he died, 4/23/2020, is a date with 67 numerology. Wuhan 67, Blood Sacrifice 67, Human Sacrifice 67. Out of the almost 200 rappers that have died this year, in my opinion, he was the most lyrical. Fred really put thought into all of his bars. If you listen to his catalog, his lyrics were complicated but easy to digest and understand. His wordplay was incredible, and he was very talented. I mean, Fred used to say shit, man. I mean, like you could tell, for one, you could tell Fred never had a ghostwriter, because he just has so many punchlines, and his wordplay was crazy. Like, he used to say shit like, I used to play with a bird like Mikhail. I mean, it sounds simple, but it's clever, you know. He just used to say shit like that. You know, because sometimes I listen to rappers and I'm like, well, how much thought did he actually put into that rhyme? Like, but when you listen to Fred, you could tell that he thought about every single thing that he wrote. Like, it's almost like he thought about all of his lines, he put thought into it. All right, so the 42nd rapper to die in 2020, Blackout, another LA rapper. I gotta say, LA might be competing with Chicago. So Blackout equals 113 and 41. Kobe Bryant 113 and 41. Blackout is an OG Grape Street Crip rapper. Remember another OG Grape Street Crip rapper died, and here he is. Simo. Watt City Simo was a Grape Street Crip rapper. So you get a Grape Street Crip rapper, Watt City Simo, dead on 3/27/2020, and then less than a month later, another dead rapper from that same set. So Blackout, from Watts, California. Watts equals 83 and 34. Murder 83. The song Murder by Numbers came out in 83 by the band The Police. Check this out. He was shot and killed by the police. He was shot and killed by the Las Vegas Police Department on 4/23/2020. He allegedly put an officer in a chokehold. Chokehold equals 81. Kobe's career high was 81 points. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 81. So, a rapper shot and killed by the police. Alright, so the next rapper is Nico Bands. Nico Bands equals 46 in the Pure Cipher. Sacrifice 46. Genesis 4:6 begins with the sacrifice. Bands was a New Jersey rapper that died from a drug overdose on 4/30/2020. This is a date with 38 numerology. Rapper 38 and 34. Murder 34. Death 38. RIP 38. So Nico Bands. Alright, so the 44th rapper to die in 2020, King Shooter. You guys might have heard of him. King Shooter was signed to Nas and his brother Jungle's record label. Kobe's 81-point game was the 41st game of the season. Oh wow. I think a lot of these rappers are really being killed. Not all of them, but like to me it's almost like some of them are being killed, some of them ain't. Like, there's no way I believe that Nipsey Hussle's dead. No way Juice WRLD's dead. You know, but somebody like Avenue Runt, who only had one rap video on his YouTube channel, a rapper from West Palm Beach with one video, he was shot and killed. He's not on this list because he didn't get shot and killed until later on in 2020. So he's not on my list yet. But when I finish the whole list, he'll be on the list. So somebody like that, I think, yeah, he's probably really dead. You say most are fake. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could see a lot of them being fake, but I don't. Okay, for example, Avenue Runt. Like, what? How does it benefit him to fake his death when nobody knows who he is? He only had one video, and a lot of rappers are in that situation. Here, let me show you. Let me show you something. Avenue Runt, right? Okay, he had 3 videos. Avenue Ron. He had 3 videos, 77 subscribers, right? His top video had 4.4. Oh, that's funny. 44, like Kill 44. 4.4K views. So, this is Avenue Ron. By the way, he's dead. The next video, 1.1 views, right? And then the next video, not even 1,000 views. Okay? So, I mean, I don't know. Look at this.
Right. This your boy Gutter Phil. I just put in work. DOA. I know they hurt.
Okay. I'm the sick 357.
All right, look. I'll be right back. Watch this video, okay? Use bathroom break. Be right back. But look at it. I just want to make that point, though. Just look at this. This guy had 3 videos.
Force a weapon, this for them slangs off a board flying over heaven. I'ma get the business clear, soon them crackers freedom. Late night with that chopper, bitch, I'm trying to RIP them. I told my auntie it's out my hands and all, I can't save a son. I'm from that block and he a op and we ain't sparing nothing. He out his noodle while I'm bringing extra season pack. Sprinkle that, take your life and now he can't get it back. Yeah, rest in peace to Pee-wee. TJ hit little brother about the sauce, you have to see me. I keep heat, refuse to let them pussy niggas take me. Before I see the grade, Davion gonna have to write me. Bitch, I'm with that bullshit, I don't know how to turn up. Security put me out, I'ma shoot the parking lot up. This one for them baby slains, rest in the heaven, 187, bang, bang, bitch, you know how I'm stepping. Yo, with your move, breaking news, I'm talking CNN. Drop your nuts and call my bluff and I'm gon' do you in. I cut my dog out, that pussy got too many friends. We down my 2, I'm going for 3, bitch, I'm trying to win. This that real deal, he gon' need some self-a-heal. Better yet, he gon' need someone to pray for him. We ain't gon' play with him, sit outside and wait for him. Hop out in, I'm chasing him, 2 to the face, he racing him. Bitch, I keep going on this bitch. You heard me? One's out, 300 block, my nigga, we still in this bitch. Rest in peace, my nigga eyes. Trill, Lil Jordan, DB. Whoa, you heard me? AKP out there right now with that 30, you heard me? With the jump man on, you heard me? Know how he living, yo. Parson boy, yeah.
Alright, so, I mean... Oh, you couldn't see the screen? Oh. Well, anyway, you heard the song though, right? Well, anyway, that was his song, and this dude only had 3 videos, and I don't see how it would benefit him to die. Somebody like Pop Smoke, yeah, I could see him faking his death. King Von, yeah, I could see him faking his death. You know. Okay. All right. So that was it. So. All right. So King Shooter. King Shooter was a rapper from Queens. He died on 5/5/2020. Reportedly as a result of coronavirus complications. The words coronavirus complications equals 115. Killing equals 115. Young Freck equals 115. The rapper from Little Rock, Arkansas that was murdered in 2020. King Shooter is from Queensbridge, and he was signed to Nas and his brother Jungle's Street Dreams Records through Nas's own mass appeal label. So King Shooter equals 69, Jungle equals 69, Nasir bin Ulu Dara Jones, which is Nas's complete name, equals 86th. His artist was 86th. Blood Sacrifice equals 86. Human Sacrifice equals 86. Nas equals 47. Street Dream equals 47. Authority is 47. Nas is currently 47 years old in 2020. Lil Durk is a Chicago rapper who's featured on Nas's new album King's Disease. From the day King Von died, 11/6/2020. Of course, King Von was Durk's artist. So from the day Von died, 11/6/2020, until Durk released his new album, The Voice, on 12/23/2020 is exactly 47 days. So Von drops dead on 11/6/2020. Durk releases The Voice 47 days later. The name of the song Lil Durk is featured on Nas' album is called Till the War is Won. Till the War is Won equals 70. Coronavirus equals 70. Street Dream equals 70. Street Dreams equals 48. Evil 48. Illuminati 48. Nick Blicky 48. Nick Blicky, a rapper from Brooklyn who was killed on May 10th, 2020. Homicide 48. Freemason 48. Keeve 48. The Jacksonville rapper that was killed. Also, Blockstar Reed was 48. Yeah, Blockstar Reed's 48 too. King Shooter was 24 years old at the time of his death. Kobe wore the number 24. So it was about time for Nas to put in a sacrifice. And yeah. Keeve is the Florida rapper. He also equals 48. So, alright, so the next one is Bobo. Bobo equals 34, 74, and 20. I've talked about all these numbers. Murder 34, Death 20. Bobo is a rapper from Chicago. Chicago's 46, 37, and 35. There have been nearly 800 homicides in Chicago in 2020. Sacrifice equals 46. Shooting 37. You know, that's why there's so many sacrifices and shootings in Chicago, because Chicago's 46, sacrifice 46, shooting 37, Chicago 37. Bobo was shot and killed on 5/7/2020. He was 33 years old. He was known for popularizing the term ABK, which stands for Anybody Killers. The words Anybody Killers equals 51 and 201. '56 and 201. The numbers of the year. I already talked about 51. So ABK, just those letters, is 67. Blood Sacrifice 67. Human Sacrifice 67. Bobo ABK, when you add the ABK part, 48, 21, 141, and 42. So, so just a second before I get to Richie Jerk. Richie Jerk is also another rapper from Chicago. So we get two back-to-back Chicagos. But hold on, I gotta do something. Yeah, Blockstar Ree, the rapper from Charlotte, is also 48. So yeah, what I try to do is I just try to keep it. I try to keep it simple. Like I try to keep it simple. I try to, you know, the reason why it sounds so repetitive is because they're using the same numbers. But I try to keep it simple so people don't say, well, hey, anything can match with anything. Well, I'm using all the same numbers for the most part. I mean, I'm only using like a certain set of numbers here, like 17, 18, 19, 21, 24, you know, 34, 38, 44, 51, 56. So anyway, Richie Jerk was a known Taekwon World member. Taekwon World is a set of the Gangster Disciples gang located on 61st, 62nd, and Eberhard in Chicago, Illinois. The name was adopted in honor of 13-year-old Taekwon Tyler, who was shot and killed in 2012. Taekwon World is closely allied with nearby GD sets such as STL/EBT, among others. Richie Jerk was the brother of Billionaire Black from STL/EBT and Lil Muscle from Welch World. Richie Jerk was shot and killed on May 7, 2020. Just like Bobo was. Bobo was killed on 5/7/2020. Keep in mind, both of these rappers are from Chicago. So Richie Jerk shot and killed on 5/7/2020. He was killed in the 1400 block of West 112th, STL/EBT and O block, which is a set of the Black Disciples, have beef. So O block is a set of the Black Disciples, and they have beef with STL/EBT. After King Von was a member of O Block. After King Von was killed in Atlanta, Billionaire Black came out with a scathing diss track towards Von. There were many diss tracks towards Von since his death by his enemies. Billy Black and FBG Duck were close friends. The word is that members from the Black Disciples / O Block killed FBG Duck. I'll save the rest for FBG Duck's part because he would end up dying about 3 months later on 8/4/2020. Richie Jerk was 22 years old. Yep, so we got two dead rappers in Chicago on May 7th. One second. So here we go. Nick Blicky. Now, Brooklyn was hit particularly hard this year. because, of course, Pop Smoke was from Brooklyn. Probably the biggest death of any rapper. You know, him and King Von. So, Pop Smoke from Brooklyn. Nick Blicky was a popular Brooklyn rapper that we lost this year on 5/10/2020. And he wouldn't be the last Brooklyn rapper to die this year either. All right, so Nick Blicky, whose real name was Nicholas Thompson, equals 66. Number of the beast equals 66. Nick Blicky was found with gunshot wounds in front of a building in the Prospect Lefferts Gardens neighborhood of Brooklyn on May 11, 2020, as revealed by the NYPD. Nick Blicky was shot in his torso and buttocks. Keep in mind, the word Blicky is just another word for a gun. So Blicky was a promising upcoming rapper from New York who dropped his first ever mixtape titled Different Timing on June 3rd, 2020. It was released after his death. Brooklyn, New York equals 79. Blicky, 79. Murder, 79. Evil equals 48. Illuminati, 48. Nick Blicky, 48. In the pure cipher. Remember, the pure cipher is what we call full reduction. So that's what that FR stands for, just in case you were wondering. So, and remember, I've been talking about 48 a lot too. So, yeah. So hold on a second. Right there, see, Nick Blicky, 48 in the pure cipher. In other words, this is the most important cipher. But don't overlook the 120, right? Because Illuminati equals 120. Illuminati is 120 and 48. And, oh shit, wait. Whoa, that's crazy. Wait, okay. Illuminati's 120, 48, and 150. Nick Blicky, 120, 48, and 150. I just noticed that. Whoa, that's crazy. Hold on, let me look at the chat. Somebody said something. Hold on. Yeah, Beast, I'm in Bama. Yeah, I agree. I do need to get paid. Honestly, you know what? If I got paid to do this, I'd be able to have more time to do it. You know, it's not like this takes a long time to put this list together, and that's just the first 62 rappers. It takes a long time to put it all together because there's so many dead rappers, and you got to research it, and most of these rappers are unheard of, so it's like you got to go deeper because it's not that easy to get information. You know, like it's easy to get information on a famous rapper, you know, like like Tupac, you know, but for these rappers like the rapper I just played, Avenue Runt, he had 3 videos. He didn't even have 5,000 views combined. Well, yeah, he had a little 1,000, that's 4,500. Yeah, he didn't even have like 6,000 views combined on 3 videos. So, and then it's hard to find information because these rappers are so unknown. You know, like it's hard to find their real name, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't blame anybody for leaving. It's 2:30 in the morning where I'm at, and it's 3:30 in the morning on the East Coast. I'm on Central Time. Um, so anyway, so yeah, so like I was saying, Nick Blicky equals 48, Homicide 48, Freemason 48, and Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York. When you put the whole thing in, equals 74, and killing rapper, Jewish, Masonic, occult, Machiavelli, Jesus, Messiah, cross, parables, gospel, all equals 74 in English ordinal. Nick Blicky was killed on Winthrop Street. Winthrop equals 93. Crucifix, Nazareth, God, Son, and Saturn all equals 93 in English ordinal. The news came out on 5/11/2020. Kind of like 5/11. Saturn equals 5/11 in Jewish. His album Different Timing came out on 6/3/2020, a span of 25 days from his May 10th death. Death equals 25. Time equals 25. And it's funny, his album's called Different Timing. He's dead at 21. Jesuit 21. Kobe 21. 73 is the 21st prime number. Sacrifice 73. Ritual sacrifice 73. He was killed on a date with 55 numerology. And blood sacrifice sums to 257, the 55th prime number. Kobe's memorial was on the 55th day of the year. And Blicky is 83 and 79. Murder 79 and 83. So Blicky was he was only what? 20 years old probably? Wait, how come I don't have his age on here? Yeah, he's dead at 21. 21 years old. And he had a lot of potential, Nick Blicky. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to help me out, I'll put the Cash App here. Wait, what is my Cash App? Hold on. Yeah, if you guys want to help me out, that'll be cool. Let me see. Yeah, honestly, like if I got paid to do this, I'll do this 24 hours a day. All right, so where were we? So Nick Blicky, he has some talent. And then next we got Dusto, the 48 rapper that get killed in 2020. Dusto is 79, 56, and 29. Murder 79. Shooting equals 109. 109 is the 29 prime number, just like Dusto equals 29. IBM Monte Kane equals 56, just like Dusto is 56. Just like Young Freck equals 56. All these rappers died this year. Coronavirus 56, Toilet Paper 56, Mind Control 56. Dusto was a Louisiana rapper that was shot and killed by the police on 5/20/20. He was unarmed and 35 years old. Catholic 35, rap 35. Louisiana equals 38. Lil Boosie was shot on his 38th birthday. Lil Wayne is facing federal gun charges at 38 years old. NBA YoungBoy calls himself the 38 baby. All four of these rappers are from Louisiana. YoungBoy, Boosie, Wayne, Dusto. Rapper 38. Murder 34. Death 38. RIP 38. The N-word 38. Killing 38. And so speaking of 38, right? The rapper 38 Special just dropped his Interstate 38 album. So he's a rapper and he's a producer. 38 Special produces a lot for Griselda, for Benny the Butcher, you know, and Westside Gun and them. So, but he raps too. So 38 Special dropped his album Interstate 38 on Christmas Day, and on the album he has a song called Route 38. Route 38 equals 79 and 25. 38 Special is a rapper / producer from Rochester, New York. 38 Special equals 67. Interstate 38 equals 67. Blood Sacrifice 67. Human Sacrifice 67. You guys heard of 38 Special? Yeah. I mean, I like his beats. I mean, all right, so that's that. All right, so here's another Brooklyn rapper. Like I said, Brooklyn got hit hard because these rappers, Nick Blicky, and Pop Smoke, they're basically going to be the future of Brooklyn. Like, you know, that was the future of drill rap. I mean, the drill rap in Brooklyn is a little different. You also got to give Bobby Shmurda some credit too. You know, for another rapper from Brooklyn, for you know, for bringing in that wave too. Bobby Shmurda. Roddy Rebel just got out of prison. So KJ Baller equals 13. He was a popular rapper from Brooklyn, New York. He was shot in a drive-by shooting on 5/22/2020. This is a date with 67 numerology. Blood Sacrifice 67. Human Sacrifice 67. Kobe Bryant died on a date with 67 numerology. On his Twitter it says, from nothing. The words from nothing equals 67. When he died, fans paid tribute, and it was quoted on an article fan said, quote unquote, "It's not fair." It's not fair equals 67. He died on a date with 13 numerology as well. KJ Baller equals 13. So he died on a date with 13 numerology. KJ Baller 13 in the pure cipher. He also died on a date with 47 date numerology. Noel Kennedy equals 47, his real name. Kobe equals 75. And I mentioned this earlier. It was the 75th precinct that responded to the 9/11 call in Brooklyn. This could be an indication that the Brooklyn Nets will be the team to face the LA Lakers in the NBA Finals in the NBA's 75th season. This news came out on May 23rd, 2020, a span of 44 weeks from his last birthday. Shooting 44, kill 44, execution 44. He died 60 days before his birthday. His hit song Switch the Game equals 60. He died 60 days before his birthday. Hit song equals 60. Police equals 60. May 22nd, 2020 left 223 days left in the year. Brooklyn, New York equals 223 and 79. The Synagogue of Satan equals 223. And he's dead on the day, leaving 223 days left in the year. And like I just said, Brooklyn was hit particularly hard with dead rappers who were popular in 2020. Pop Smoke, Nick Blicky, and KJ Baller were extremely popular in the borough. And you guys realize that this is only a third of the list. And we're on the 50th rapper. This is only a third of the list. This is crazy. Houdini equals 44 and 109 and 37. Same numbers I've been saying overall. Same numbers I've been talking about throughout this whole live stream. Houdini was an up-and-coming rapper from Toronto, Canada. He was shot and killed on 5/23/2020. He was 21 years old. Houdini and Blue Ghost, a rapper from Minnesota who I mentioned earlier, have almost identical gematria. Blue Ghost is 109, 37, and 44. Just like Houdini. Shooting is 109 and 37. Both rappers were shot. Shooting is 44. Kill 44, execution 44, Jesuit 21, Kobe 21, Houdini is dead at 21. 73 is the 21st prime number, Sacrifice 73, Ritual Sacrifice 73. Houdini was a solo rapper from Toronto, not to be confused with the rap group Houdini. The rap group Houdini would lose a member of their group in late December 2020, Ecstasy, who I'll talk about when I get to December. So that's like some predictive programming right there. You got the rapper Houdini that drops dead on May 23rd, right? And then later on in the same year, you get a member of the rap group Houdini that drops dead. Oh, and by the way, Ecstasy, the member of the rap group Houdini, was 56 years old. when he died. Yeah. So here we go. Here's another rapper from New York. Well, New York guy hit hard too, so I gotta say, yeah, the Chicago, LA, and New York City, they got hit hard. So GB Tribovelli. GB Tribovelli equals 139 and 77. His name sounds like Machiavelli. He was from Queens, New York. Tupac, aka Machiavelli, died on 9/13/96. Kind of like 139. GB Tribovelli 139. Tupac had beef, smoke with a few rappers from Queens. Prodigy from Mobb Deep being one of them. It's interesting to note that Prodigy and Tupac both died in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tupac said he would kill all his enemies. On 6/4/2020, GB Tribovelli was stabbed in the neck by his girlfriend. He died on the same day. Flea Lord is another rapper from Queens who was Prodigy's protege. Flea Lord equals 139. Just like GB Tribovelli, just like Machiavelli died on 9/13, kind of like 139. So Flea Lord equals 139 and 77. So Flea Lord and GB Tribovelli is a perfect match in 2 out of the 4 bass ciphers. Flea Lord dropped an album on 12/22/20 called In the Name of Prodigy. Prodigy. I always get that. That's always a hard word for me to say. But Flea Lord dropped an album on 12/22/2020 called In the Name of Prodigy, a dedication to his friend and mentor Prodigy. From 6/4/2020, the day GB Tribovelli died, until 12/22/2020, the day Flea Lord dropped his album, is exactly 201 days. That's the big number of the year, along with 56. The Jesuit order equals 201. 201 along with 56 have been the big numbers in 2020. Notice GB was stabbed. Stabbing equals 74. New York equals 74. Killing, rapper, Jewish, Masonic, occult, Machiavelli, Jesus, Messiah, cross, parables, gospel, all equals 74 in English ordinal. When a rapper dies in London, it's usually a stabbing or a car crash. Queens and Ritual are a perfect match in 3 out of 4 bass ciphers. 81, 27, 81. So Queens and Ritual, perfect match, 3 out of 4. Flea Lord is also 41 in the pure cipher, which is full reduction. Kobe Bryant 41, LA 41. Kobe was 41 when he died. So, yeah, there's a lot going on with that. Alright, so here we go. The 52nd rapper to die in 2020, YBC Bam. Now, the notice, the deeper we get, the more the numbers sound familiar. Because now, every time I go deeper and deeper, you already heard me mention a number with one of the prior 50 rappers, right? So YBC Bam, 46, 19, 116, and 35. YBC Bam was an 18-year-old St. Louis rapper. He was shot and killed in Granite City, Illinois on 6/4/2020. This was the same day GB Trivavelli was stabbed by his girlfriend. 6/4. And realize what 64 is about. Wait, that wasn't it. Hold on. There it is. 64. Kill. The word kill equals 64. So you get 2 rappers killed on the date 6/4. So YBC Bam, 18-year-old rapper. IHS equals 18. IHS is the first 3 letters of the word Jesus in Greek. IHS is the Jesuit logo. IHS equals Isus Hominum Salvator. I've mentioned all the numbers in YBC's Bam's name except for 116. 116 is kind of like 11/6. On 11/6/2020, King Von, a rapper from Chicago, Illinois, was killed. Which me and Zach predicted on 3/6/2020. Because I told Zach about King Von. He didn't even know who he was. So I told him about King Von. And on that same day, I predicted that he was going to die because it was just too obvious. And the stream is still on Zach's channel when we predicted it. You know, we both predicted it. You know, just by looking at his name and stuff on a live stream, which is still on his channel. So LeVon James is Von's second album. LeVon James equals 116. Rappers are being sacrificed all over the country. Country equals 116. Thursday equals 116. June 4th, 2020 was on a Thursday. The day YBC Bam was shot was on a Thursday. The day GB Trivavelli was stabbed was on a Thursday. Thursday equals 116. Powerful equals 116. The Jesuit order is the most powerful secret society in the world. Tito Rojas equals 116. Tito Rojas is one of the biggest salsa artists in the world, and he dropped dead 2 days ago on 12/26/2020. So Tito Rojas 116. So YBC Bam was killed in Granite City. Granite City equals 59 and 67. Black Mamba equals 59, which is Kobe's nickname. 59 is stamped all over Black history. Once upon a time, Teddy Bridgewater played for the Minnesota Vikings. He got injured when he was with them, and then he got cleared to play exactly 59 weeks later. King Von's career lasted exactly 59 weeks. Negro Save, Blues, Rasta, Jigaboo, Darky, all equals 59 in English ordinal. Blood Sacrifice 67, Human Sacrifice 67, just like Granite City equals 67, where YBC Bam was killed. So oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Asuelu. Yeah, I think you were, Beast. Yeah, I think so. Cause it's crazy how that was in March, but it didn't seem like it was that. It did. Don't feel like it was that long ago. Kobe's last tweet leaves 81 minutes left in the day. Oh wow. Wow, that's interesting. All right, so that's YBC Bam. The 53rd rapper to die is Lil Jody. Lil Jody equals 24 and 84. Jesuit 84. The Jesuit Order 84. Lil Jody was a Sacramento, California rapper. He was shot and killed on 6/6/2020. Kind of like 66. China Rogers equals 66. The rapper from Philly that died in the same year. The LeVon James album came out on the 66th day of the year. The album dedicated to King James and all the rest of the 66s. Lil Jody was 19 years old. Chaos is 19. Shot 19. Rap 19. So Lil Jody was a Sacramento rapper, but he wasn't the last Sacramento rapper to die this year. So the 54th rapper to die in 2020, CEO Buzzall. CEO Buzzall equals 111 and 42. He was a 21-year-old rapper from Memphis, Tennessee. He was shot and killed in a shootout in Washington, D.C. on June 14, 2020, which is Donald Trump's birthday and Flag Day. EBN Rowe was shot and killed on 1/11/2020 in Ohio, the 17th state. And the Lakers won their 17th championship in LeBron James' 17th season. And on 11/11/2020, Mo3, another Lil Boosie affiliate, was shot and killed for another 111 ritual. CEO Buzzall equals 111 and 42. 42 is a number stamped on Black history. The 55th rapper to die in 2020, Foot for Mayor. Foot for Mayor equals 47, 115, and 43. All these numbers should sound familiar by now. Masonic 115, Killing 115, and 43. Lexi Alegi equals 47, the very first rapper to die in 2020 on New Year's Day. Foot for Mayor was a New York City graphic designer and rapper who was shot and killed while washing his car. Remember I told you they always put the car or the vehicle in this. Not always, but I'm saying like a lot of these rappers are killed in their car or found dead in their car or shot while washing their car. So he was shot while washing his car on 6/17/2020. He was 35 years old. Catholic 35, rap 35. Recall K-Man was killed on the 35th day of the year. Yeah, this year did fly by. What I'm doing up this early? I don't know, shit, I can't sleep. Yo. Alright, so where are we at? Yeah, so that was Foot for Mayor. I said New York got hit hard too, so. Alright, so the 56th rapper to die in 2020 is Trey Savage. Trey Savage equals 38, rapper 38, and 34, Def 38, RIP 38, Nigga 38, King Von 38, Pop Smoke 38, Murder 34. Trey Savage was a rapper from Chicago. He was associated with Chief Keef and the Black Disciples. He was a member of Chief Keef's Glow Gang label. He was caught in a gangster disciple neighborhood on 6/19/2020 and shot and killed. He was 26 years old. His real name was Kentrey Young. Equals 59. Black Mamba equals 59. 59 stamped all over Black history. Trey Savage was shot while he was driving again another vehicle. It's always about it's big with these cars and these vehicles. Cars 59, of course. This is huge. Like, I'm starting to see it's a big pattern with these cars. And then, of course, vehicle 37. Vehicles 37, just like shooting. 37. So it makes sense that these rappers would be involved in a shooting equals 37, and their vehicle equals 37. You know, it just fits. So yeah, so Trey Savage was shot and killed in a gangster disciple neighborhood. He was a Black disciple, and he was caught in a gangster disciple neighborhood on 6/19/2020. He was shot while he was driving in Chatham. Chatham is a neighborhood in Chicago. Chatham equals 27. Ritual is 81 and 27. After he was shot, Savage crashed into several other cars. And this happened on the 8100 block of South Evans Avenue. Kobe Bryant's career high was 81 points. Kobe Bean Bryant 81. Chatham is one of 77 neighborhoods in Chicago. So Trey Savage was shot while he was driving. And yeah, that's a good point. A lot of these rhymes are about cars. All right, so that's Trey Savage. All right, so now we're going back to Florida. Frozone was a Pensacola, Florida rapper. He was shot and killed on 6/20/2020. He was 18 years old. Notice how many of these rappers are 18. Like I said, they like the number 18. Pensacola equals 86. Blood Sacrifice 86. Human Sacrifice 86. Bucho 86. Bucho's another rapper that died this year. 4400 86. Another rapper that died this year. We talked about Bucho and 4400. Nasir bin Ulu Dara Jones equals 86. And he sacrifices artist King Shooter in this same year. So let me check something out. Hold on. Nasir Jones. Yeah. Nasir bin Ulu Dara Jones is 86. And so Nas sacrificed his artist King Shooter earlier, well, just a month before this, before Frozone died. So as of the 2020 census, the population of Pensacola is 52,411. Prophecy equals 52. Assassin equals 411. So how fitting, right? The population in Pensacola, 52,411. Prophecy 52. Assassin 411. Assassin 411 in Jewish. And oh, by the way, I want to say something about Jewish. So these are the 4 base ciphers, right? But I would say after the 4 base ciphers, which is these 4, this is the most important one, right? But I would say after these 4, the 5th most important one is Jewish. So yeah. 6/2020 was the summer solstice. The summer solstice is when the sun reaches its highest position in the sky, and it's the day with the longest period of daylight. This day kicks off the summer, and it was a bloody summer for rappers in 2020, starting with Frozone. So on the first day of summer, not only do we get one rapper dead, we get another rapper dead on the same day. And remember, okay, Frozone drops dead in Pensacola, Florida, a very small town with only 52,411 people in it, right? So in a very small town like Pensacola, like who's even like, I mean, anyway, whatever. So, all right, so Lil Mob equals 27. Lil Mob. Oh yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. Frozone died in Florida, right? And then way across the country, on the opposite side of the country, on the same day, Lil Mob, the Seattle, Washington rapper, gets shot and killed. On the same day. So he's another rapper that's shot and killed on summer solstice on 6/20/2020. He's murdered at 19 years old. Seattle equals 19. Chaos equals 19. Shot equals 19. Rap 19. Keep in mind, 2020 is when we got introduced to COVID-19. Demon Baby GG was 19 years old when he was killed in 2020. 4400 was 19 years old when he was killed in 2020. FFM D-Boy was 19 years old when he was killed in 2020. Fast Cash June was 19 years old when he was killed in 2020. Lil Jody was 19 years old when he was killed in 2020. And now Lil Mob is dead at 19 years old. COVID equals 19 and 82. Seattle equals 82. Soldier equals 82. You got to be a real soldier to rap in today's atmosphere, because this is a deadly game. Shooting 107 and 44. Seattle 107 and 44. So it's fitting that you would get a shooting in Seattle. I mean, so what do you guys think? Is this crazy or what? Yeah, exactly. Like if we got 200 dead rappers, or close to 200 dead rappers in 2020, remember this is only a third of the list. If we got almost 200 dead rappers in 2020, imagine what's going to happen in 2021. This is how they cultural condition. It's called cultural conditioning. Making it feel like, well, if a rapper dies, it's really not a big deal because we're culturally conditioned to this. It's like they're getting us used to this shit, and it started back in '97, right? Or really, you could say '95 with Eazy-E. But 95 Eazy-E drops dead. 96 Tupac drops dead. 97 Notorious equals 97. Notorious B.I.G. drops dead. Right? Cultural conditioning equals 97. Right? Notorious equals 97. Cultural conditioning equals 97, because that's when they started getting us used to it. You know, because when Eazy-E died, that was like a big shock. And then the next year Tupac dies, everybody's shocked. And then Biggie dies in 97. That was a big shock. So back then it was like you get one every year. Now, as you can see by this list, is one like every week. But 97 was a year when they started culturally conditioning us to get used to this. So cultural conditioning is 97, Notorious is 97, and Notorious Big drops dead in 97. And Def equals 97. Death equals 97. So, what do you guys think of this? Alright, so let's just keep going. Alright, so Briz. Remember when I said that right here, Lil Jody was not the only Sacramento rapper to get killed? Lil Jody was the first Sacramento rapper to get killed in 2020. And this was on 6/6/2020. Well, about 2 weeks later, Briz equals 48, 21, 33. Son equals 48. Like Briz is 48. All these rappers are somebody's son, whether they're dead or not. Blockstar Ree equals 48. Another rapper that died this year. Evil 48. Illuminati 48. Nick Blicky 48. Homicide 48. Freemason 48. Keeve 48. The rapper from Jacksonville that was killed a few weeks after Blockstar Ree. So Briz is a Sacramento, California rapper. He was shot and killed on June 21st, 2020. So like I said, it's gonna be a deadly summer. So summer starts June 20th. This year, it's a leap year. So it starts June 2020, and then the day summer starts, 2 dead rappers. The very next day, June 21st, another dead rapper, Briz. Briz, now check this out, right? Briz makes California-style drill music. Pac-Man, who I talked about earlier, is considered to be the innovator of drill music. He was from Chicago. On 6/21/2010, Pac-Man was shot and killed at the age of 25 in Chicago. Death equals 25. The powers that be always give tributes to the past. The murder of Briz was a tribute to Pac-Man and drill music. Briz was shot and killed on the same date Pac-Man was killed 10 years earlier. And notice, Briz died on 6/21. Briz equals 21. Right? Jesuit 21. Bible 21. Kobe 21. 73. 21st prime number. Sacrifice 73. Briz was 24 years old. Kobe wore the number 24. Deadly equals 24. This drill rap is a deadly game. But it's not just drill rappers that get killed. But it seems like they get it the most. Briz equals 33. Kobe 33. Bible 33. Son 33. Godson 33. Sacramento equals 109 and 37. Shooting equals 109 and 37. So Sacramento's 37, shooting 37, Chicago 37, where Pac-Man was from. Jim Boy's Taco 61. Jesus 61. Assassin 61. Briz was found shot in a car. Right? Same old shit. I'm keep talking about. Found in a car. Briz was found shot in a car at a Jim Boy's Taco. Drill 35, Rap 35, Catholic 35, Chicago 35. Yeah. Yeah. This is wild. All right, so here we go. Number 60. I only got 2 more after this. I know you got it's. Well, fuck the time at this point, right? There's only 2 left though, or 3. So, Lil Foreign. Lil Foreign equals 107, 62, 55. Lil Foreign was a popular Chicago rapper who was part of the rap duo Immigrants. He was shot and killed on June 27, 2020. He was 24 years old. I've been talking about that number a lot. Deadly 24. Deadly equals 24. Chicago equals 46. Sacrifice equals 46. Rap equals 46. Jay-Z equals 46. When the Chicago Bears won the Super Bowl in 1985, they won it with the revolutionary 4-6 defense. They defeated the New England Patriots with 46 points. Lil Foreign equals 62. Sacrifice equals 62. Mason equals 62. Jay-Z equals 62. Why did I bring up Jay-Z? Because of this. Lil Durk, the biggest rapper out of Chicago at the moment, calls himself the Jay-Z of Chicago. They forced all the big rappers to kiss Jay-Z's ass. I'm sure he was told to call himself the Jay-Z of Chicago. And he's excuse me, Lil Durk is always calling himself the Jay-Z of Chicago. But he could have used anybody else. He could have said, I'm the Drake of Chicago. I'm the Diddy of Chicago. Well, Diddy's 62 too. Or is that Puff Daddy? No. So it must be Diddy, huh? Well, anyway, there's a 62 involved with Diddy somewhere. Oh, wait, it might be Puffy. No? Or is it Sean Combs? Anyway, this is Puffy got a lot of names. This is one of his names equals 62. So yeah. So Lil Durk calls himself the Jay-Z of Chicago. And keep in mind, Lil Durk's. Here, let me show you something about Lil Durk. Hold on. I'm going to show you something about Lil Durk real quick. And you guys can still see the screen, right? Alright, so check this out with Lil Durk, right? Okay. Wait, I want to make sure. Can you guys hear me? Oh, yeah. All right. You can see the notes, right? Okay. All right, so yeah, Durk has become a well-respected rapper in the music industry. He sacrificed his manager, his cousins, plural cousins, Nooski and Lil Mister. He sacrificed his friends, King Von and L.A. Capone. That's why he's the biggest rapper out of Chicago. That's why he just dropped the album less than a week ago. He has a song with Drake that's all over the radio that they play constantly because they want to program you with that bullshit. Yeah, it's crazy. So all right, so here it is right here. So that was Lil Foreign, another Chicago rapper. And then right here we got the 61st rapper to die in 2020 is D4M Sciano. D4M Sciano equals 86. Frozone, the rapper out of Pensacola, was killed 2 weeks before this murder. Pensacola equals 86. Blood Sacrifice 86. Human Sacrifice 86. Bucho 86. 4400 86. Nasir bin Ulu Dara Jones 86. D4M Sciano was a popular Philadelphia rapper that was shot and killed on 7/4/2020. Independence Day. He was 18 years old. I told you they love 18. Of course, we get a dead rapper on 7/4. Kind of like 74. Recall Silent Pressure was killed on the 74th day of 2020. Killing rapper, Jewish, Masonic, Occult, Machiavelli, Jesus, Messiah, Cross, Parables, Gospel, all equals 74 in English ordinal. Frozone, the rapper out of Pensacola, was killed 2 weeks before this murder. And D4M Sciano. And then the very last one, not the last rapper to die this year, but the last one on this list. Keep in mind, this is only a third of the list. Next week, I'll do the next 60 rappers. So, Marlo, a.k.a. Lil Marlo, was an Atlanta, Georgia rapper. He was Lil Baby's best friend. Lil Baby is probably the most commercially successful artist in hip-hop in 2020. Along with Pop Smoke, of course. And Roddy Ricch. It was reported that he was found in his car. Here we go with the car. It was reported that he was found in his car dead from a gunshot wound on 7/12/2020. Lil Marlo never considered getting into the industry until multiple people around him said that he should become a rapper. This was obviously a bad move as it cost him his life. He was 30 years old, although some reports say he was 27. Lil Marlo was found dead in Atlanta at 2:06 a.m., according to what officers told TMZ. Sacrifice equals 2:06 in Jewish. And he was found at 2:06 a.m. From his birthday on May 1st, 2020, until he died on 7/12/2020 is 73 days. Sacrifice equals 73. Ritual sacrifice equals 73. Lil Baby was his label mate and best friend. Lil Baby's real name is Dominique Jones. Dominique Jones equals 73. This news was reported on Sunday, July 12, 2020, a date with 59 numerology. Remember, car equals 59. Kill equals 59 in Jewish. Marlo equals 59. Atlanta, Georgia, 59. 59 is the 17th prime number. Shot equals 17. Rap 17. Kill 17. Lil Marlo, because his name was Marlo, but they also called him Lil Marlo. But if you just type in Lil Marlo, 38, rapper 38, murder 38, killing 38, just like Pop Smoke 38, King Von 38. You can go on all day with the 38. Remember that NBA YoungBoy calls himself the 38 baby. Lil Boosie got shot on his 38th birthday. Lil Wayne is going through a whole bunch of bullshit now that he turned 38 years old. He's looking at time and gun charges. Well, I don't know if he's probably not going to get no time, but I'm saying he got ritually shamed at 38 years old. So July 12th is the 193rd day of the year in non-leap years. 193 is the 44th prime. Georgia equals 44. Kill equals 44. Execution 44. Lil Baby equals 45. Hip Hop equals 45. The hip hop station on Sirius XM is channel 45. Lil Baby equals 126. It's similar to the day Kobe Bryant died on 126. It's also similar to the day Blue Benji Kobe died on 12/6. Quality Control is the label Lil Baby and Marlo were both signed under. Quality Control equals 67. Blood Sacrifice 67. Human Sacrifice equals 67. And that's it. So that's a third of the. That's 1/3 of all the rappers that have died in 2020 in chronological order. So far this year. So we got 185 dead rappers this year. But it's probably gonna be closer to 200 by the time the year ends. So yeah, so when I do the rest of the list, I'll come back. But maybe what I'll do is I'll just do like so it doesn't take 3.5 hours. Maybe I'll do like 30 at a time or something. You know, yeah. So that's 62 dead rappers. And what date are we on? On July 12th. July 12th. So we still got, the rest of the year to go. But 62 dead rappers up until July 12th, and we end up with almost 200 dead, means that from July 12th till today, there were a lot more rappers, a hell of a lot more rappers that died. 62, that's really nothing compared to what we got left, in other words. Hey, but I appreciate you guys listening to me at 3 something in the morning. 4 something if you're on the East Coast. I'm on Central Time. And yeah. The whole thing about Kobe is, remember how this year started right here. Lexi Alegi, the first rapper to die in 2020, was a St. Paul, Minnesota rapper. Lexi Alegi. The LA Lakers used to be the Minneapolis Lakers. And that's just predictive programming. So remember, St. Paul and Minneapolis, they're considered the twin cities, right? So Lexi Alegi drops dead. The first rapper of the year drops dead from a Percocet overdose. Right? Percocet equals 85. Basketball equals 85. Okay, so then what happens on January 20th? On January 20th, Blue Ghost, a Minneapolis, Minnesota rapper, the other part of the the other city, right, of the Twin Cities, was shot and killed in an alley in Minneapolis on 1/20/2020. So 2 dead rappers out of the Twin Cities in January, before Kobe Bryant drops dead, and before George Floyd drops dead. Now remember, George Floyd had a daughter named Gianna, just like Kobe had a daughter named Gianna. That's how the year started. Oh yeah, I fuck with the West Coast. It feels like I'm always in the West Coast. Yeah, and not only that, but remember that Prince is from Minnesota. Prince is, but where did he die? Didn't he die in Atlanta? Or did he die in Minnesota? Wait. He died in Atlanta, right? Yeah. Yeah, King Von died in Atlanta too. Oh, he died in Minnesota. Wait, hold on. I know Prince is from Minnesota. Where was Prince? Where was he found dead? Oh, Paisley. Okay, never mind. Prince was found dead in Paisley Park in his Minnesota home. But it's something with Atlanta. Maybe he did his last show in Atlanta. There was something else to that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's something weird with. There's something about Minnesota. Yep. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna let it go. So the next time I won't do 60 something rappers. I'll just do like 20 or 30 until we get to until we get to the close to the 200 mark. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for everything. Thanks for listening. I'm out.